Hello, welcome everyone to today's Pick a Card reading. Today I was guided by Spirit to get messages from your ancestors. So we're going to see what guidance, what messages comes through for you today. We have 3 different groups. This will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So I placed a little statue on each. So for group number 1, this is a representation of Mother Gaia, and then the Transient Light Tarot we'll be using for your reading. For group number 2, we have Bast here, along with the Chrysalis Tarot. For group number 3, we have Lakshmi, with the Intuitive Goddess Tarot, So use your intuition, see which group, which figure, which deck is calling to you most. If you need help, you can take a look at the timestamps below. And just a reminder, I am taking private readings right now. My website, kittyoutsidethebox, will be linked below. And also in the description, you will find the timestamps and chapters. So pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Today we're getting messages from your ancestors. You were drawn to this deck here along with Mother Gaia. So let's see what comes through for you today. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to your ancestors for assisting with the reading today. Thank you for their presence. Thank you for your energy and your time today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors, for your clear and accurate messages. What messages do you have for group number 1 today? We have the 6 of Swords in reverse coming out first. So many of you may be feeling stuck or trapped in a situation right now. And that could be what the focal point of this reading is about, how to get you unstuck, how to move forward, how to transition here. All right. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 1? The Crown of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. So perhaps this has to do with finances, more material things. And then we have the Devil. And look, I love how there is scissors about to break that. Okay, I feel like your ancestors are calling you to break a negative habit. And for a lot of you, this negative habit is going to be the way you think about money, about yourself, about life. The snake to me is making me think, there's something here with your thoughts or your habits are negatively affecting you. And maybe some of you aren't fully aware of that. And they're giving you a solution, an opportunity, a way forward from whatever this devil energy is that is keeping you stuck at this time. Yeah, wow, they really are bringing you a way forward. 8 of Wands. They're getting you out of this slump, out of where you're feeling stuck. Let me see, are we centered with group number 1? I always have to kind of adjust the cards, it seems like. Move this all over a little bit. Oops. Another guy wants to be like that. I don't know why I feel like I need to make things perfect for you. Maybe there is a tendency to be a perfectionist here for group number 1, and this perfectionism might be preventing you from going after new opportunities or for even starting things. And that could be what this devil energy is. It doesn't have to be like, sometimes when we say bad habits, you might think of drinking, drugs, or some other toxic thing, but it could also be being a perfectionist, and that's preventing you from taking action. because you're like, oh, I'll do it when timing is right. I'll do it, you know, when I lose the weight. I'll do it when I have the money. Whatever it is, it's like that kind of thing. And also just feeling like you're not perfect at it. But you know, everyone has to be a beginner at some point, and that is part of it. And it's actually a great thing to be a beginner, because then you have that beginner's mindset and you see things with fresh eyes and unique eyes and your unique perspective, and you do have something to add to whatever this is. So for some of you, this could be wanting to start a side business, wanting to start a job, wanting to travel, whatever it is for you. This is a general reading. I feel like there's definitely a message from your spirit guide, from your ancestors specifically, about how you don't need to be a perfectionist. It's time to cut those perfectionist tendencies, because they're keeping you stuck. And they're trying to move you forward and lead you to new abundance, to new opportunities. I feel like a lot of you are meant to be a leader. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be abundant in this lifetime. And this is really your ancestors calling this out, so you can identify this and work through this and get started, get moving towards your goals and your dreams. We have, you know, you are attracted to Mother Gaia. There's so much abundance waiting for you. So much abundance, so much growth, so much prosperity. Yeah, a lot of you really might want to like have a business idea or want to create something in some way. But again, those tendencies or negative thoughts or perfectionism is blocking you from moving forward. Okay. What else wants to come through? Ancestors for group number 1. Card number 28. Root of water, highly sensitive. This is making me think Page of Cups. A lot of you, you know, are very creative, very empathic, very intuitive. But maybe there's something here that's been blocking you from getting those messages. That could be another thing here with the devil energy. Certain lifestyle habits that could be blocking you from getting clear intuition, or could be causing some anxiety that could be confusing you between intuition and anxiety here. A lot of you have a creative idea, something you want to do, again, but there's something that's been blocking you. You're being really called to tap into your intuition, to really listen to that. It will guide you. That is your ancestors, your guides, your higher self, bringing you your desires, bringing you to your desires, making them happen. Okay, let's get some more cards. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 1? Card number 31. What is meant for you will find you. Some of you, one of the limiting beliefs or the perfectionism thing might be the time. I don't have the time, or I'm too old, I'm too young. But you have these desires for a reason, and these opportunities are coming to you, and Spirit doesn't want you, your ancestors don't want you to miss out on that. And they also don't want you to think just because you don't see results right now about or of your desires, of your manifestations, doesn't mean it won't be coming to you. One next step. Yeah, one step at a time. And the step they're really calling you to identify right now is this devil energy that's holding you back, that's keeping you stuck. It's time to cut the cords with whatever that is. Could be, yeah, drinking too much, indulging too much, And then indulgence could be, again, like alcohol, because we do have this cup here. That's why that's significant for some people. Take what resonates, but it could also be consuming too much social media or negative people around you, or just really pay attention to where your focus is going at this time. And it can really be helpful for you identifying this. Okay. Wow. Card number 22, Jurgen Sasha. Transfiguration. Mars and Pluto here. Ooh, this definitely has tower energy, doesn't it? But if you're wanting transformation in your life, action is needed. And things are, Pluto, something is needed to purge here. So Pluto just went back into Capricorn for the last time in our lifetimes. So there could be some theme here, like a final thing you're getting rid of that you've been working for, so you're ready to move on to this next phase of life, this next cycle, when Pluto comes back into Aquarius, where it'll spend the next 20 so years, around 20 years. So you might want to look and see where Capricorn is in your chart. That could be significant for some of you. If some of you guys need help reading your birth chart or want some understanding, you can contact me below. Look at my website. No pressure. You can do this on your own as well, or with other people. But there's about to be a big transformation. Look, it does look like it's a plant, but it does look like a snake around this tower. It's like cutting off this devil energy is going to really shift the foundations in your life and bring a lot of transfiguration, the transformation. It's time for change. I feel like, time for things to heat up, to follow your passions. Wow, and on the bottom we have purification, which is also Mars and Pluto. It's really time to take action and let go of what no longer serves you, to make way for transformation. Wow. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 1? The waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Yes, you are really being guided to step into your inner power, to let the abundance flow into your life. To let, like, look, it's the water's first hitting this person's head. It's like, let your intuition, let spirit come through you, work through you, and bring you the blessings that you want. Be confident in your desires and in yourself, and you will feel more confident when you let go of whatever this energy is, this devil energy that's keeping you stuck. You're going to feel so much freedom soon. Wow. On the bottom, let it go. Release the past. Forgive. Soften. Move forward. This has a lot to do with this as well. I feel like we need to leave this card out there for you. Let it go. Let it flow. Release the past. Release what's no longer working for you, something you're clinging on to. It's time to move forward, and what is meant for you will find you. There's transformation coming for you. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 1? $46, plantkin, sensitivity. Wow, we have sensitive coming up twice. We have highly sensitive and then sensitivity. Kind of looks like lavender there. A lot of you are very sensitive to the energies around you, and you're being called to really let it go, let it flow through you, and not hang on to other energies, not hold on to past energies, other people's energy. Doing a smoke cleanse can help, a water cleanse. Every time you're in the shower, imagine just rinsing off all of the energies you've picked up throughout the day. That could be really helpful for you. It'll also be good, just when you cut off toxic people and toxic habits from your life, because your body's very sensitive. Some of you guys may be very sensitive to drinking, even to like regular medications or supplements, just like sensitive to certain foods. And that's your body telling you it's not right for you. You're being called to listen more to your body and get more in tune with that, because it's always guiding you in the right direction. Your body will tell you when things are right for you. Your body will literally reject people that aren't right for you. Let's say you're seeing someone right now, and every time you're with them, your stomach hurts, you have hives, your skin breaks out all of a sudden, like things that normally don't happen, but that's starting to happen to you. That's a clear sign from your body that something's not right. This person isn't for you. This situation isn't for you. And it's time to let it go. And what's meant for you will find you. You don't need to cling on to things hoping that it'll work when there's signs that it's not for you. So really pay attention to your body, to your reactions to things, because you're very sensitive. Your body knows things before your mind does. Oops. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 1? You have this feather here. The loon. Wow, pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. Wow, yes. Not only in your waking hours are you being called to pay more attention to your body, to your intuition, but your dreams are telling you things as well. And maybe some bad habits. Maybe you're not sleeping well, or you're doing other things that interfere with your sleep. Like, I know marijuana. I'm not hating on anything, by the way, or judging, but I know that could interfere with dreams and your sleep state. Drinking definitely can. But anyways, no matter what, Spirit is calling you to pay attention to your dream time. Your ancestors are asking you. They're communicating with you that way. So keep a dream journal. Really pay attention to that. It's interesting. We have kin here too, ancestors. That makes sense. But you're really connected to nature as well. And some of you guys might be really called to eat more of a plant-based diet. Again, if you're having reactions to things, just pay more attention to your body, everything. There's so many signs that are coming to you, but I feel like there's something in your life that's been blocking you from interpreting these signs correctly. All right, let's get an angel number, angel message. Ancestors, what else? What other messages do you have for group number 1? (333) support. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. I love this. We were talking about embracing creativity earlier, but I feel like if you're giving up a bad habit or letting certain people go in your life, really to help transition, focus on your creative pursuits. Focus on working on yourself, on self-care, on working on your skills. And know that you're so divinely supported and guided. Your ancestors are always there for you. I'm giggling because on the bottom we have 33. The number 3 is really significant here. You'll be seeing 333 or 33. Those are definitely your ancestors letting you know they're there, they're present, and letting you know of their support. You can always call on them. They're there to teach you. Also, 33 is the number of teaching, but also 3, creativity, communication, community. Yeah. So what does this say here? Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefit for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals, including your ancestors, your higher self, your guides, all the divine. I feel like this is one of the main messages here, is to help you get more in tune with your body, with your intuition, so you can get unstuck and move forward here. All right. That concludes your reading, group number 3 from your ancestors. I hope you got the messages and guidance you needed most at this time. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment if you wish, and if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll leave that down below. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. Messages from your ancestors. You chose this deck here along with Bast. So we're going to see what comes through, what guidance, what messages, what advice your ancestors have for you today. Thank you so much for being here, group number 2. Thank you for spending some of your precious time, your energy with me today. And thank you to your ancestors for their presence, for their guidance, for their messages. Ancestors, thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What messages do you have? Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 2? All right. First card off we have is the 9 of Stones in reverse, which is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this could have to do with feeling the loss of freedom or loss of financial independence or lack thereof. Not feeling like you have the resources you need. So maybe there's some guidance and messages coming through to help you in this area. Let's see what comes through. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 2? Wow, Ravens, the Magician. Your ancestors want you to know that you are so powerful. You are a powerful co-creator of your life. You're a powerful manifester. You have all the tools within you. And right now you might be feeling really stuck, really lost, especially in terms of freedom and finances. That's what's coming through. But wherever you're feeling stuck in life, they want you to know you have all the tools within you, all the wisdom within you to overcome this and to manifest what it is you want. And then another major arcana is coming out here, the golden flower, which is Temperance. This is healing, balance. Yeah, the fish here is really making me think that you're being guided in the butterflies towards a financial transformation. The fish traditionally represents money, but also flow and circulation. So there's more movement where you've been feeling stuck. Ancestors, what messages do you have? This was on the bottom of the deck, but I was going to take it before and it came out again. The Dreamer, Knight of Mirrors, the Knight of Cups, the Dreamer. That fish again. Your ancestors are helping you, guide you towards your dreams. They want you to be more emotionally available or open, not even available, open to receiving your desires, but potentially in a different way. Let's see. When this first came out, the golden flower, I thought that was a sun card, but we still got the sun card. So I was feeling that. This is success after struggle. See, like shedding a tear, like things have been hard and now you're finally seeing the way forward. You're seeing the light. Things are happening. Things are working out. There's health, joy, abundance, prosperity coming to you. The sun represents financial prosperity as well. Look at all of these major arcanas. Okay. Yeah, the bottom of the 4 of Cups in reverse, I really feel like you're being shown the way forward. Maybe you've been in an emotional slump, feeling stuck, not seeing the opportunities all around you. And that is changing here. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Some of you guys may be feeling lonely and wanting a relationship. But for most of you, I feel like this is about financial freedom, about bringing more abundance into your life, about healing. There could also be about physical health, healing your physical health, emotional health, mental health, you know, just healing in that regards. So let's see, what do you have to say? What messages do you have, group number 2? Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 2? Wow, look at that. Stop pushing and striving. some of you guys really might be pushing for a specific outcome, pushing away the opportunities and the abundance that could be really coming to you. Stop pushing and striving. I feel like you're being called to be more in the receiving mode. Be open to receiving messages from the divine, abundance. You might be really pushing for one thing specifically, trying to control the outcome of one thing. And through doing that, you could be missing out on receiving the solutions you need, the answers, the blessings. Card number 8, the Chiefess, strength tested. Yeah, a lot of you may really feel like you're on wit's end. Am I saying that right? Like things have been really tough, but you're being called to keep pushing through. I feel like you're really conquering something. You're overcoming maybe bad habits with the Temperance here. You're healing in some way. You've really gone through it, and it feels like you're really being tested. But keep pushing through. This is like the strength card in the tarot here. You're overcoming something. You're getting to the other side. There's healing. There's success coming. You're really stepping into your power, becoming free of whatever's been holding you back. Freeing yourself of the control or of the worries, of the stagnation. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 2? Wow. Rosemary, ancient memory. We have the Sun and Mercury. So the Sun and Mercury are going Cazimi. That means they're going to be in alignment this end of September if you're watching this in real time. If not, that's okay. You can look and see when the next Cazimi is for you. And I feel like that's really relevant for some reason, that date. Oh gosh, it's at the end of September. I can't remember the exact date, but that's really coming through here. We have Leo energy. Mercury is Virgo and Gemini. Rosemary is very protective, and I feel like Bass is very protective as well. So your ancestors really want to know you are protected. Look, this ancestor is with you always, behind you, protecting you. And look at this, it's like a download coming in. These look like ancestral energies too. You're getting communication, and look, the Sun again. You're getting communication from your ancestors on how to move forward. And also you could be really recalling past lives, or also this ancient memory, or is this your ancestors coming through? So I'm not surprised to see this here. Really look out for the communication coming through here. Some of you guys might get lost in daydreams, or like towards this pushing and striving, just always busy, always doing so much that maybe it's hard to get those subtle signs from your ancestors, from your higher self, from the divine. Spirits speak very subtly, and sometimes it's hard to hear that when we're always go, 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 stressing all the time. So we're being called to slow down a bit. Moderation here. Balance. Wow, you're very protected. On the bottom, we have Palo Santo, 55, Guardian. Your ancestors are very protective of you. Maybe some of you guys are really feeling like you're in a tough time right now. You're being very protected. You could even use rosemary and Palo Santo as smoke cleanses if you feel called to do that. Bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. Wow, there's so much abundance that's waiting for you, that's coming to you. Look, that even looks like a sun here that's like pouring the abundance down. a lot of you guys are going to have better relationships, and you're also being called maybe to embrace relationships. Maybe you've been doing everything alone. This Nine of Stones here in reverse, and maybe it's time to let others in any way, friendship, work-wise. Coming together with others could really be finding the solutions you need. But also this has to do with deepening your relationship with your ancestors. Some of you guys may be very called to create an ancestral altar, or just communicate with your ancestors in any way you feel needed, or just meditating and really just letting that flow, paying attention to your dreams. Wow. On the bottom, we have the Water Oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions. It's destined. Yeah. I feel like you guys really are psychic, and you're being called to really tap into that, tap into your intuition, act on the visions. In your dream state, in your meditations, you're going to be getting guidance on how to move forward. So be in the receptive mode. Stop pushing and doing one way. You keep trying, and be open to new possibilities, new ideas, because that is what's coming through from your ancestors. It's destined. You're really being called to tap in, that they are really communicating with you. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 2? I'm laughing because it says receptivity. You're being called to receive the abundance. And this is card number 1, sweetgrass braid. And look, we have a heart here. So it could be receiving love, receiving this transformation, and all this green, receiving the abundance. And look at that huge sun in the background. The sun is so vibrant and so present in your reading today. Sun energy. A lot of you guys are being called to get more sunlight, to get out in nature more. That could be really when you feel more connected and get these downloads, this information here. Wow, on the bottom of the deck, we literally have the Ancestors card. Card number 56, Star Nation's Ancestors. Yep, your ancestors are very present. Of course, this is the reading with them. Wow. But be receptive. They are communicating with you in so many different ways. Your dreams, your, just through your intuition. Visions, literally visions. I feel like they really want you to, of course, we're connecting with them right now, and they're making themselves very known. But I feel like for each of you, they want you to connect personally, and not through me, a reader. They want you to be a part of your everyday, or most of the time to help you with your day-to-day decisions, with whatever's going on in your life. They want to be more a part of it. They're always there, but maybe you just haven't been listening to their subtle signs or realizing that they are always there, and they're calling you to recognize that and to create more of a relationship and be receptive to that. And then you're going to see they're going to give so generously to you. They want you to know. They want you to notice them. And yeah, I really feel like an ancestor altar would be really important for you. All right. Anything else? Oh, ancestors of group number 2, what messages do you have? This feather here. Wow, Bluebird, you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Yes, happiness and peace. The blessings that are coming to you after feeling like your strength's been tested, after being stressed. There's a lot of energy here of healing, happiness, peace coming to you. If you are open and receptive to it. Ancestors of group number 2, what messages do you have? What final messages do you have for group number 2, Spirit? Five. Unexpected shift. Divine intervention, sudden challenge, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. Whenever this card comes out, I think this is for me. I'm like, so this is my reading. Because my birthday is 5/5. But anyways, unexpected shift. Yeah, you're being called for change. 5 is a number of transformation, of change. And you're being nudged to change, to do things differently, not keep pushing for the same thing, doing things the same way. It's time to do things differently. Divine intervention stepping in here. Your ancestors are stepping in here to get you out of the challenges that have been around, and to have you pay attention to those gut feelings you're having, that intuition, to get you more in tune with that, in touch with that, in touch with them, so they can help you with these shifts, help you, bring you to the abundance, the happiness, the peace, the health, the healing you need at this time. Pleasant surprises, that you can know that is your ancestors gifting you here. And you'll start to see more and more of this the more you deepen your connection with your ancestors. They are very there, present with you. And that seems to be like one of the main messages here, is they want to be more a part of your life. And they will help you get out of maybe a financial slump, whatever the struggles are in your life right now. They're going to gift you, with what you need or better. It's just, if you're open to it, be more receptive to it, be receptive to their messages, spend time, make time. It could just be a few minutes a day. And also definitely being out in nature is a great way to connect with them as well. Pay attention to your dream state. Keep a journal. Sunshine is coming through for a lot of you. Maybe you need more sunshine. Connecting with solar energies. All right. So that concludes your reading. Group number 2, messages from your ancestors. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did get value from it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you'd like to book a reading, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll leave that down below. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. You're attracted to Lakshmi in this deck here. We are getting messages from your ancestors today. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for spending some of your precious time, your energy with me today. And thank you to your ancestors for their presence, for their messages. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 3 today? Thank you for your clearing up your messages. So the first card out we have is the Nymph of Cups in reverse. So this is like the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I just felt like I had to pull that card out too. It was sticking out. All right. Your ancestors may be really guiding you to embrace some creative passion, healing. This could bring more money into your life. Perhaps there's some issues here with family, with your children, with money that is being addressed today. Let's get some more cards out. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 3? We have another reversal, Temperance in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you were drawn to Lakshmi because I feel like your ancestors are guiding you to bring more abundance, more prosperity, more beauty into your life. I feel like there's been something off balance here within the family unit, within yourself, within your creativity. Maybe that's feeling blocked. There could be a little too much drinking or something out of sync here that's being called out. Let's see. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Overcoming money blocks or health blocks. And then the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. All these reversals. Wow. And on the bottom, we do have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay, not every card in here is reversed. So yeah, the Two of Cups in reverse in the bottom could be a separation in partnership in some sort of way, having to do with relationships. So some of you guys in this group maybe could be unemployed or not feeling okay financially. I'm also seeing there could be some health things going on or things within your family unit or all of the above. And your ancestors are here today to help address this, to call your attention to healing and balance and moderation, to call your attention to pursuing your creativity and to listen to your intuition. And this will really help guide you to a better state with whatever the situation is for you. Becoming more healthy, more balanced, and will help you get more in touch with your intuition, which will help guide you to the solutions that you are needing in your life at this time. Definitely seems to be a theme of that message today, but let's see what's coming through. We'll piece this together for you. Ancestors, have group number 3. What messages do you have? Card number 43, Father God, radical truth. Yeah, your ancestors are really calling you to face the truth on something, to get clear on something, to not push things aside, to see the truth, see the reality of a situation, so then you can heal it and change things if that's, what you're wanting. There could be something to do with a father relationship, with your spirituality, but really I feel like the word radical truth is what's really sticking out here. Get so honest with yourself, because that's the only way you can measure things, change things, shift things. There could be something you've been pushing off to the side, not addressing because you're worried about it, you have fears about it. It makes you uncomfortable. But once you address this, then you can make shifts, and also your ancestors can help guide you. So this could be maybe pushing off something about your finances or your health for a lot of people, or not addressing an issue with something with your family. Instead of addressing it and trying to have a conversation, a tough conversation you need to have, whatever it is, you've just been pushing it aside and burying it and not addressing it, and you're being called to really face the truth of whatever this is so you can better it, so things can shift in the right direction here. Pushing it aside will not cause the change you desire. What else, Spirit? Emotions are energy in motion. Yeah, I feel like there's suppressed emotions here, suppressed energy, and you're being called to express it, because then you can get the energy moving. You can get things flowing in your life. And vulnerability is power. Being vulnerable, being honest, speaking your truth. Radical truth. Get those emotions out. Suppressed emotions could be right here in the center of this reading too, with the Nymph of Cups in reverse. Getting it out, that is the way for change to happen. It will help you get... My cat's meowing and agreeing here. Right, Emmy? It's time to face the truth. Let it out. Don't suppress it. That is when you'll see the change. Like, maybe you never look at your debt or your bank accounts, or you haven't been to the doctor in forever, but something's up, or you just know you should, or you haven't followed up with that test they told you should do, or there's a big issue with someone's behavior in your relationships that's really upsetting you and you just never address it and it's getting worse and you're getting resentment. These are just some examples. It could be, take it how it applies to your situation. But you're being called by your ancestors to address this so you can improve it, so things can get better, so you can move forward. Echinacea, is that how you say that? Echinacea. Card number 30, destiny. Yes. Your destiny is to change, is for positive transformation here. Jupiter and Pluto, positive transformation, expansion. Something here has been keeping you stuck from thriving, from growing, from moving forward, and you're being called towards your destiny. Clearing out stuff. I feel like this is something you use when you have a cold sometimes. I feel like just clearing out the gunk, clearing out things out so you can move forward. Even if that's not true, that's what's coming through. Shed the emotions. Look at these teardrops falling. Shed the emotions. Let it out. Let the truth out. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others involved if that's applicable. Be radically honest. On the bottom we have calendula, purity. Yeah, let it go. Let go of everything. It'll feel pure. You'll feel good. Maybe there's some inner child things that are coming through. Just the sun here. It's time to purge, to let it out. Let it go. Okay. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 3? Yeah, let it flow. Let it flow. Look at this waterfall. Let it out. Let the emotions out. And it might seem uncomfortable, but it will feel good getting it out of your body. It could be showing suppressed emotions, could be showing up as illness in your body. It's a real thing. This will really help you find your inner power, get that confidence, claim your place, move forward. Let those emotions flow, let it out. Ancestors, what messages do you have for group number 3? 2 here. Card number 22, strawberry, love. Yes. I think this is mostly about self-love here, but this letting this out, maybe what does love mean to you? What does happiness mean to you? Joy, pleasure. And why are you restricting yourself from that or allowing anything less? And then we have card number 11. Wow, 22 and 11, roots, reconnection. Getting back to your roots. And your roots is like your ancestry, right? Getting back to your roots, reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with loving yourself, with your true desires, reconnecting with who you are at your core, what you believe in, what you desire. Some people you will be reconnecting with family, reconnecting with something that's fallen apart, being called to, if you want to reconnect, you want to fix whatever this is, do so with love, with a loving heart, an open heart, open ears, listening both to someone else's truth and understanding that there can be 2 truths. We all have different perceptions and our own truth of situations and our own experiences here. But there could be reconnecting in love for some of you, or with family, or however this applies. But for a lot of you, this is reconnecting with yourself, loving yourself, and accepting who you are and letting go of what you've been holding on to, and you're going to really fall into this place of love. And your ancestors are here to help you and know you are so supported. And there's some things buried deep that you've been holding on to. Very deep here, but they're going to come to the surface, and then that sun's going to shine. Look at, beautiful. God, something about those strawberries just seem so good, ripe, juicy, yummy. That's always a pleasure. I'm there's just so much beauty and pleasure and yumminess coming into your life if you let it, That's part of your destiny. Ancestors, what messages do you have? The robin. Wow. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Yes. New growth. Potential is here. there's so much growth. Your ancestors are really helping bring you towards your destiny, towards your goals, financial growth, growth of relationships, growth of self, really stepping into your true power, into your destiny. But you got to reach out and embrace it, be open, be receptive to it. Make space for the new growth. You've been holding on to certain things or have certain habits, certain people in your life, maybe that it's time to let go of. It's time to let that go, acknowledge it, let those emotions out you've been keeping in again. So then there's energetic space for this new growth and potential to step into your life. Right, what final messages, Spirit, ancestors of group number 3? What messages do you have? What does group number 3 need to know? What messages do you have? I have 2 here. 1414, light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Yeah, look, family is highlighted again. Lighten up. Constructive outlook. That's what I was saying with like realizing that there's 2 truths to every situation, or multiple truths depending on how many people are involved. And to be open to that and be open to constructive feedback from others if you're wanting to fix a situation, to improve a situation. Some of you guys needed to hear that. Wow, 6666, great blessings. Nurture yourself, your needs. Wow, focus on your needs and desires, and then we have nurture yourself and your needs and desires. And also some boundaries, it says here too. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Yes. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of life. We're saying that, make space. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Ooh, I love it. I love when Spirit confirms what we were just saying. Make space for the new things that are coming into your life, that abundance, the job, the love, the friendships, whatever it is, all of the above. Make love for it. Let go. And then look, good vibes came up twice. We have good vibes on here and then good vibes here. And self-love is coming through again. Self-love and nurture yourself, nurture emotions, let it go. Some of you guys might be called to do like emotional release yoga. Maybe you have trouble or you feel like you're storing things in your body. Also just moving your body in general. But yeah, your hips can store a lot, your chest. You can look up some free things on YouTube, but moving your body, getting more movement. You can even do shaking, shamanic shaking, letting things go, having a journal. Maybe even some of you will be called, if you need help to go through all this, like having a healer, coach, a therapist. If you feel called to do that or have the resources to do that, that could be really helpful. But there's definitely some stored stuff here your ancestors are calling you to work through, to let go, so these new great blessings can come in. And then there's also some advice about your family. And yeah, a lot came through here today. So I hope these messages found you at the right time. I hope you got value from this reading, group number 3. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment if you wish, and if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I'll leave that down below. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3.